We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity.
We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. As if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy.
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come.
You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it! My life has value.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature.
Don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts.
With Jason Bermas.
And who loves you? And who do you love?
Yes, just in time on everything but Rockfin. Hopefully, I can't fucking. Oh, I gotta stop. Let's not curse. Hopefully, we're live on something. I'm gonna find out in a minute whether we're back on YouTube. You are back. We're back. Great. Yeah. So. I sat there, I talked about Militich's return, everything crashed. We're probably back also on Rumble, but Rockfin got the raw deal. I'm sorry, Rockfin. We'll come back. Remember, we're Fitch, just remember, we are on YouTube.
Alrighty.
I know there's a lot of news that we could talk about that's absolutely horrendous. We're on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. So... first things first. This is what
communist YouTube.
It's not the best place. Let's be honest. First things first.
No.
This is what Big John McCarthy and Josh Thompson have to say about the return of Pat Militich to MMA. That's where we're going to start. And then we're going to tell John about the orb. If you've been watching the show, you know about the orb. John doesn't know about the orb yet.
I don't know about the orb yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Let's start with McCarthy and Thompson.
All right, let's look at this last one here. Pat Militich is booked for a comeback fight against Mike Jackson. Did you hear about this one?
57-year-old Pat Militich, you crazy fuck. But who is he fighting? Who's he fighting, Josh?
Some guy named Mike Jackson, the guy that Jake Shields punked inside the
Exactly.
Extreme Couture.
Yeah.
Man, what is going on?
It's all tied in with that stuff. It's all tied in with that.
I mean, all you do is just think that. Look who Pat Militich is and all the history.
And
of
let's take a look at who Mike Jackson is as a fighter. Stop.
Yeah, Pat Militich is gonna. I think he's gonna take him down, beat the shit out of him.
That's all he's got to do. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at it. Even at 57, look, Mike Jackson was never a good wrestler. He was a guy that kind of boxed a little bit, and he's going to get taken down by a 57-year-old man and fucked up. And I just want to say, thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. He needs it.
Tell me how you really feel, John.
You don't sit there and call people Nazis.
Oh, I know.
Okay? That's a childish person. You know what? Grow up.
Yes. Yeah. Grow up.
I actually agree with you.
That's right. That's good.
So that's a good take. But now, I got texted that by basically one of the guys that put it together and got it signed on the dotted line. And Pat texted me this morning with this. So this is going to be John's first introduction to what we're going to discuss today, the orb. And this is going sort of viral, okay? What's going on here? Oh, come on. Man, just nothing going well here today. But you're taking a look at a pretty long line. Okay. What are they doing, John? Do you know? They're going to see the orb. Would you like to see what the orb is?
No.
Oh, you're about to. So
Suspense is killing me.
What?
Suspense is killing me.
It should. So this is the orb.
Okay. Now lift up and open your eyes and.
Is it loading? I can't see that.
Yes.
John still doesn't understand what the orb is. He's about to. Notice that this person's very excited and a little giddy about the orb.
No, no longer. You no longer need to hold it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh.
So next step, right? Yeah. Okay, so okay, verifying humanity. Oh my god.
Did you get it?
Loading.
Yeah, it's loading. Like
Verifying humanity. Just prove I'm a human.
That's gonna prove you're a human. This is not a joke. This is not satire.
Successful verification.
Good job.
I'm verified.
Look at how happy he is.
People are verifying themselves. Oh, these idiots.
Wait.
So they're uploading themselves to a database. They're going to give over like biometric material so they can prove that they're a human. Oh, you idiots. You are such stupid, easily manipulated morons. Morons. Oh, the alien. We don't know if you're an alien or not, man. Let us check your DNA.
So wait till you hear what that's.
I'm an alien. Screw you. Alien rights now.
You're only seeing part of the story, John. We haven't even gotten to the good part of the story.
People, are you this stupid? Are people really stupid? Tell me everybody in that was really an actor. They're all paid to play a role.
Bro.
Nobody's really following along with this moronic shit.
So let me take you down memory lane. A lot of my audience has already heard this, but I'm going to bring it down. So I turned 44 on Monday. After the show, my buddy Mike wanted to go get lunch. He had apparently called a bunch of people. I was supposed to meet him at Hooters. I met him at Hooters. Militich is already there. Pulver leaves a voicemail. One of the crypto guys is there. My buddies. Okay, so we're sitting down. I hadn't seen the crypto guy in a while. And he made a bunch of money off of Doge. Bought himself a nice little car. He has a building where he mines crypto, that kind of guy. And they always meet every week. So I say, hey, man, what's the coin to get? And he tries to push Doge on me. And look, Elon Musk, first of all, X. And he's already told you he's trying to make that into a financial system. So, like, Doge would be in the meme coin. They've already told you that. I get it. I go, I'd rather burn in hell than put my money in that transhumanist nightmare system. So then he goes, and look, Rediker's a funny guy, man. Like it was hard to tell whether he was being serious or he was goofing on me. And he goes, well, Worldcoin dropped today. I go, what's Worldcoin? And he says, well, basically what's going to happen is this crypto is a token that has this orb that's going to biometrically scan people, and the people that have the orbs get a certain amount of crypto as they scan them in, and then everybody's going to be scanned in. And then he says that they're giving up their biometric data for one Worldcoin per month. And hold on, it gets better. Then he says that it's going to, John, it gets even crazier.
Oh, it's such a dark, ugly, dystopian movie.
I'm trying to enjoy my chicken wings here and trying to find an investment, not a nightmare. And then he goes, and it's actually, and I'm not sure if he's playing me, right? He goes, it's going to be incorporated into the UBI, the Universal Basic Income. And now I'm like, and I've been talking about that for a very long time, and how crypto is incorporated that, and biometrics is incorporated into that, and the social credit score is incorporated that. And then he goes, and this was the breaking point where I'm like, you're full of shit. And he goes, look it up on your phone. He goes, it's by the Chat GPT guy, Sam Altman. So I immediately just type in orb, and the next thing that came up as a key was Sam Altman. And it dead on, man. So this is the new UBI, and it's incentivized. So check this out. It's not necessarily legal in the United States, but check. I just got, this is a video we have not played yet, everybody. So get ready to watch it. Thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. I watched this today. First of all, in their commercial, they brag about the fact that they've got it in all these cities and countries, and then they kind of slide LA in there just so you know there's an orb location in Los Angeles. But here we go. Where are we, folks? We're the city that never sleeps. This is the World Trade Center complex, as you're going to see. You better believe it. They're scanning people in New York City for your Worldcoin, for your UBI coin, bro. Now, there's not a line around the block like in some countries. And again, they launched this. It's I think it's either WLD or WRLD. We'll find out. But just go right down the stairs. There's going to be a nice little Worldcoin key or orb kiosk. You're going to get a good look at the other side of the orb. I haven't even been in this. This is wild to me, by the way. Have you been in this World Trade Center complex? Me neither. But no, well, I mean, a lot. You know, most of the time while I was going down there, this was way under construction. Obviously, this is fully done. I've never been down to the World Trade Center after it was fully done. I've never been into the museum that they closed down, all that. But, yo, this is a good look for people that have never seen New York City and they think it's like every other city. I promise you it's not. Like, this is something that looks pretty futuristic, but is in the now. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Although, I think we're almost at Kiosk Central. Here we go. And the young man with the backpack is currently scanning into the orb. Now, again, to their credit, not a line around the block in New York City yet. Maybe we're not that far gone, but they're going to get the youth.
It's just an actor.
No, it's free stuff, dude. It's free stuff. We're giving you free stuff.
Don't be stupid, guys. Don't ever be stupid. Don't reject the free meal, man. There's no such thing as free.
There it is.
There's no such thing as free.
What do you mean, bro?
Stay away from anybody giving away free stuff. Stop it. You not learned your lesson yet? From the free money of your college credit card they got you to sign up for.
Oh, that's not what I want. I wanted this. Oh, biometrics is a service, John.
You're not an alien.
Look, don't worry.
You don't have to prove it. You know what they're beta testing that by prove that you're vaccinated. Look,
right here. It's add biometric capabilities. This is on Twitter right now. You can Aware. It's called Aware software. So let's bring it a little smaller. It's called Aware up on the top there. Check it out. And you know what it's good for, John? It's good for a lot of things to do with cybersecurity. And guess what? Compliance. It's all about compliance, John. Automation and compliance. Like, oh, brand experience. Yeah.
Compliance. Mother grab it. Slip that in you. You will comply.
Compliance, John. Oh, what a fun world we're living in. The Worldcoin. And isn't it weird that it's by the Chat GPT guy that's in front of Congress and then at the Bilderberg meeting? So weird that that's the guy that's launching the orb. So
Skynet, awesome.
If the world wasn't weird enough, because it's not. Have you seen the Vegas sphere yet?
Oh no.
Oh,
Vegas sphere.
Oh, you haven't seen the Vegas. So
we'll be in Vegas Saturday teaching a seminar.
Well, maybe you're going to see it.
Sphere.
Now, just so you know, the Vegas sphere augments itself. It can pretty much project anything. So what you're about to see now, you're probably not going to see when you go see the Vegas sphere in person. But this is the world we live in now. No, that's not CGI. It's not a deep fake. That is a legit phone video of the new sphere that they have with this weird.
Can you imagine? Like they're like by those golf courses, they're like apartments. People actually live there who work in Vegas. Would you imagine paying like that's probably premium real estate, right? And that's your view now. Now you're looking out of your window, having your morning coffee, and there's this big veiny eyeball.
Or better yet, you were just on a bender. You were out maybe a little too much. You have a terrible nightmare, maybe a little panic attack. You like leap out of bed, you look out the window, and it's some kind of like wizard light.
You have one too many mushrooms. Man.
Hey.
What has happened? You just stand there and stare at the eyeball for 4 hours.
I
sweat to death.
I wanna.
That's just what the man.
I
wouldn't you be upset if your neighbor like coated their house in like that material and just kept like putting weird crap on it? Wouldn't that be just like? Wouldn't that drive property value down? Wouldn't that? You'd be so mad. Like the HOA would be pissed off.
Oh man. Like, and they were like really into show tunes too, so like it was constantly
loud music, fountains going off at all hours.
No thanks.
Asshole neighbors.
So look, I want to show that there is hope for humanity. There's hope for free humanity. And all I'm going to say is smash the orbs.
Something like 1984 could actually happen. This is the direction the world is going in at the present time. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. You know, we don't have to accept this. You can say that UBI is a bad idea. You don't need free stuff. You don't need a social credit score. You don't need a CBDC. You don't need the end of private transactions with this bad boy. No, 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 and no. No. You know, you don't have to believe that the guy who can barely speak and is telling you that he cured cancer got 81 million votes. I mean, did you see Mitch McConnell yesterday?
Mitch McConnell had a stroke. Forgot where he was for a minute. Who are all these people?
I mean,
why are you looking at me? Why are there lights?
Why are we allowing these people to be really? They don't do anything.
Term limits. You hit 70 and maybe you could be an advisor somewhere, but you don't need to hold office.
See, I'm tough on that because like let me give you an example. Yesterday I watched this guy that came forward who witnessed Malcolm X get shot. 81 years old. Super sharp, man. Super sharp. I mean, I looked at, first of all, he didn't look 81, but he was super sharp.
Yeah, I mean, being sharp is one thing, but it's sharp in a moment. Like you're talking about full like more hours in a day than most people who are 45, 50 have to face.
I'll give you another great example. I'm going to give you another great example.
I also think that after you've been alive a certain amount of time, you so distanced from the problems that are happening right now, you don't really understand. Do you think any of these people have any idea about internet freedoms and any of the changes and things that need to be made around that?
I think that those people are insulated fucking losers anyway that have just kind of gone along with whatever they're told and they read off a prompter. You know? Yeah. Did you see the Stacey Plaskett video?
They're all actors, basically at this point.
Well, sometimes they're really even bad at it. I got to find that video because it's wild. So Stacey Plaskett is the one, the Democratic Congresswoman that, you know, obviously defamed Kennedy, right? But on top of that, She also took a bunch of money from Epstein and met with him a bunch of times too, right? And nobody in most of the mainstream's touching it, obviously. But when you watch her, and I've got to find this video because it's so important. She's literally behind her. Her staffer's like all Adderalled out with her eyes like twitching, but she's saying the entire speech, and then Plaskett. Yeah. You saw it? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Plaskett gets something wrong, and then the weird Adderall lady gets right in her ear, and so she corrects it. That's what a loser Plaskett is, right? So they're already vapid. Now, for the argument of older,
yeah, she like you could tell that lady got all hyped up on coffee or Adderall and wrote that speech and was really passionate about it, and
and it's all bullshit.
They practiced so much that like she had the cadence with her.
It was wild. Okay. I got to say, like, I watched that and I was like, whoa.
It's theater. It's all theater.
However, this coming, not this weekend, I think a couple weekends into August, the 12th and 13th of August, the Red Pill Expo is going on. And G. Edward Griffin at 91 is putting it on. And I just watched an interview with G. Edward and Alex Jones, and the mother trucker is sharp, man. And I'll tell you this, I met him in person again, probably for the 4th time, when he was 81 years old. He not only was he sharp, but he went out to the bars with us after, stayed the entire night for karaoke. We didn't go home, and we were in Long Island. We didn't leave till like 1 in the morning. And I remember seeing him in the elevator as I went up with the girl I was with at the time, and he was like, "You guys look like you had a lovely time." Sharp at 1 a.m. at 81, sharp at 91 with Alex Jones. That's all I'm going to say. Now, should Mitch McConnell immediately resign? Absolutely. Does Joe Biden, should he be anywhere near political office? Absolutely not. Like, these are obvious things. But those guys are basically the Plasketts of their day, right? They're just reading shit. They're not. They're this. Have you seen? This is a fun one. This is a fun one right here. Mitt Romney still in office, still has power. Mitt Romney shouldn't be in office, but it's okay because you know what, John?
Well, as you all know, today is National Hot Dog Day, and perhaps you also know that hot dog is my favorite meat. I love hot dogs. I love them in buns. I love them outside of buns. I love them with baked beans. I just like hot dogs. It's the best, best meat there is, without question. So to all of you who, like me, are celebrating National Hot Dog Day, congratulations to you, and may there be many, many more hot dogs served in our wonderful land.
He wears a hot dog hat, and he likes hot dogs, and that's why he's a senator. I mean, our country's on the verge of World War III. He likes hot dogs, John.
World War III started a while ago.
Well, yeah, it might be World War IV. It might be the last World War. We don't really know what's going to happen. I'm very worried about 2024 and the coming election. It does look like they may want Biden to step down before the election process begins. I mean, you see now they've rescinded Hunter's deal, and they're talking about more charges. That's obviously a leverage point. I don't know. What do you think, bro? What do you've been on?
Yeah, they're gonna have to. There's no way they can let him run again. There's no way. They're gonna have to call in the reserves, and that's probably Newsom.
Well, I mean, I was thinking they were just gonna do whatever. They weren't even gonna run Newsom. They were gonna somehow install him by taking Joe out after the fact. But then again, I don't know Joe can make it. Like, you saw the cancer clip, but he was like, they put him on stage 2 times that day. He was at an Emmett Till speech thing. Dude, he can't. I mean, I might as well go fetch that clip.
How can you have an election with absolutely zero debates? He could not make it through a debate. If somebody challenged him in the Democrats, if RFK wants to, like, there's no way. Impossible. He's done.
I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you. I mean, again, it's pretty wild. Let's see. Is that the big one? No, that's the second one. That's his first one. Okay, here we go. I don't even want to play any of the sound on it. But he doesn't really know what's going on at all. I mean, we might as well play a little bit. Look how he comes around. Now, this is Emmett Till. Keep an eye on him, guys, because they put him over to the side. Kamala Harris does most of the talking. They let him talk eventually. He comes back. Look at that face.
To our president,
He looks up. Did everybody see that? Like, he's looking up. Please, God, don't make me poop my pants in front of everybody. Watch. That's the president. There. That's the guy who's supposedly running the country.
There's a lot of people that say it's not even him.
It's him. I promise you, it's him. I promise everybody, it's him. There too many people say that. Take a good look. Do you think that's an act? That's not the look of an act. That's a look of desperation. Going, don't let the poopy run down my pants. I only have to stand here.
I don't know if he's aware enough to be able to have that kind of a thought. He seems lobotomized.
He's just
done.
done.
To stand here. It's just a place.
Well, I mean, his face, it looks like there's a palsy in his face. You know they've got him pumped up. Like, it's bad, man. We're in Badville. It's bad. I mean, I watched this whole thing, obviously, and all of it is terrible. He does that again when he has to sign the thing. When he's sitting there, he looks very lost. Watch. So he's looking around. Oh, what am I doing? There's a lot of people around. I'm going to smile. Hey, how we doing, honey? Yeah, it's great. Oh, does anyone want to talk to me? I'm the president. What's going on? Hey, look at me. I'm the president. Hold my hand. Oh, my goodness. Like, he's grabbing. He doesn't know what's going on, guys. I just want everybody to understand that. He's looking around. He's like, all right, we're going to sign something. Okay. He's having trouble picking the pen up. Oh. And by the way, what he's doing is signing into law, a law that already existed, John. It makes federal a federal law against lynching somebody. So in case anybody didn't know what lynching is.
So he just said, yeah, this law is cool. Let's sign it again.
I mean, you're making a word a law, because if you lynch somebody, you murder them. First you kidnap them, and you torture them, and then you murder them.
The means by murder.
Yes. And all of those are already
we need to make knifings illegal. Then we'll have no more knifings. You know what, Jason? That's the answer to gun violence. Well, you need to make gun murder illegal. That's it. It's genius.
It's a federal crime now.
We just need to make gun murder illegal. Let's start the bill. Let's start tomorrow. We can go and lobby. It'll be bipartisan. Everyone will love it.
I mean, it's just
gun murder is illegal. Let's go, guys.
Like, on one end, well, what they're doing is they're putting a monument up to Emmett Till, who was lynched. I think it was either in the late 40s, early 50s. Okay, a very long time ago. Terrible thing. Okay, I understand that memorial, but to make lynching a federal crime when there's not an epidemic, or at least even an event of lynching.
When's the last time that's happened?
I don't even know. But my point is, it was already a federal crime the last time it happened, because it involved the effing murder of someone. No matter when the last time it happened, it's a federal crime to murder someone. What planet are we on? Like, come on.
They're gonna kill you twice. They're gonna electrocute you and get you back, resuscitate you, and then inject you.
It's just another way to try to stoke racial division in this country, which is ludicrous. And then they try, when I say they, the Daily Mail in particular, but try to slander Tucker Carlson for a bizarre ride-along interview with Ice Cube in South Central Los Angeles that had nothing bizarre about it, that was actually pretty insightful and enjoyable to watch. That's the post-truth world we live in. Like, oh boy. Let's talk some fighting. We got some big fights up. At least we got some hype fights up. I mean, look, it didn't have to be for the BMF belt, but Poirier versus Gaethje should be a bang diddly anger.
Yeah, I have a trip coming up, this weekend. We're leaving tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to find a place to watch. It might be difficult, but we're gonna try to figure it out.
Oh man, you better. Where are you?
But there's a lot of crazy.
You're at Vegas, right?
We're gonna be in Vegas. but we got a long way to go. So it depends on. Yeah, I don't want to hang out too long in Vegas.
Well, the thing is, it's going to be earlier in Vegas. I mean, you're still in Western, right? It's not Central Time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what? Yeah, like at 3 or no, like 4 o'clock. I think is the. Is that the prelims?
Prelims will be 4 for you, I think. Yeah.
3:30. Yeah.
3:30. Okay. All right. So that means what? Main card 7:30, 8:30 for you? Or no?
Yeah, main card 7.
7. I mean, you should be able to find a buffet or something in Vegas, right? Like, you've got to be able to. Like, there's got to be. I mean, there's probably going to be a cover, which sucks. But, you know, the other way to do it is to just bring along a Roku device and bite the bullet and pay the $80.
Well, if we got internet.
Yeah, you got internet. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I know I'm gonna be watching last week's card. Meh, it was okay. It was you know, it had its moments, had ups and downs, a lot of decisions.
I really like the Aspinall fight. I think he looked much better than he's looked ever before to me. Before I thought he was okay, but like I didn't think he was a world beater or was going to make top 5 type moves. But he looked really, really great with the this Warrior fight. So I think he should fight somebody more highly ranked.
No, I think so too.
Maybe like Sergi.
Oh, Pavlik. I think I think Pavlik runs through him. Maybe I'm wrong. Who'd they just make with? They just made a fight with what's his name? Who I think he beat actually. Not Volkanovski. Volkov. Volkov's about to fight. Yeah, I think he's about to fight Tiavasa maybe.
Okay,
that's a pretty fun one.
Paul Craig and Andre Munoz. That was a great fight too. Those guys were both studs, and then it was Craig's first dip into 185.
Yeah, so it might be his. You know, Paul Craig is one of those guys.
He didn't look like he was missing a beat or slowed down at all. He looked like he was bigger and stronger at 85. So maybe he might be more of a threat to Izzy than some of the guys who've been hanging around for a while doing nothing.
You know what? I think he leaves his chin too open for a guy like Izzy. He's got to show a little more defense. And the thing is with him, if he weathers this storm and he can get through that like initial barrage knockout, that's where he becomes the most successful. You know, a lot of his losses are pretty early on where he just gets clipped. You know, and Paul Craig, you know, he wins 2 to get 1 in that perennial top 15 in 170. But like you said, he fought a decent guy at 185. He looked really good. So maybe his chin's a little stronger in it. I like that fight. That was actually one of the good ones. That card had either 14 or 15 fights, and I mean, it was going so long that they took the one that was supposed to be the main event in the prelims and pushed it to the main card. That's how many decisions there were early on. I know you catch them late, but I watch them all day. I was watching that one 11 a.m. So
I also had the Duncan and Ashmus fight. That guy broke his arm.
Yes, yeah. And he won on it too. Yeah, I mean, come on.
No, he lost. He lost the decision.
Oh, did he lose the decision?
Yeah. He had a strong first round. He broke in the first round, and he started fading. I thought he just got tired, but the arm was broke.
We got Bellator versus Rizin again coming up this weekend too.
They pulled out AJ McKee. I saw though.
Did they really? What happened?
I didn't see. I just saw that they were replacing him with
Leon Edwards? No. What do we got? So this is a tough fight for Pitbull. He's lost there before. Haraguchi, I've got winning that fight. Magomedov versus Sabatella. I got Magomed, but Sabatella's tough. Could pull it off. Yeah, I guess they just pulled it off altogether. Lorenz Larkin versus Koreshikov. Dude, this is a great card. That's the main card. So, yeah, I guess they just pulled it all the way off.
They fought already once?
Who's that?
Larkin and Krishnikov.
Have they?
Before?
Maybe it went to a no contest or there was some kind of, like, headbutt or something. Let's find out.
I felt like they tangled once before.
Lorenz Larkin. And by the way, guys, I got my interview in with Allison Morrow. That'll be up this weekend. Let's see. Lorenz Larkin, Wikipedia. That'll be on the premium. Okay. There's Koreshikov. Yep. There it is right there. And he won. So he beat him in a split decision. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, all right, I'm totally down with that. I mean, when is that on? That Friday night? Sunday, July 30th.
Sunday.
Even better. I like that.
Is that Japanese time or is that?
I don't know. I think this is supposed to be my
me.
time because it says 1 day, 3 hours and 54
So is it
minutes.
Sunday, July 30th, and at the Super Center in Tokyo?
I don't know if they're going to play it live. That's the thing. They pulled that bullshit on New Year's where they played it delayed on Showtime, and I was watching it on the BBC Three or something like that. And they cut off, like, I bought the Risen card. I actually paid for it, and then they cut it off at the Bellator point. I was angry. Don't do that again, Bellator. If I pay for it, I better see it all, because I do want to see all the fights.
Man.
What about BKFC? What do we got for that?
I don't think they have a fight for a little bit.
It's been a couple weeks, hasn't it? They didn't fight this weekend. Oh, by the way, shout out to Austin Hubbard going to the finals from let's see, from, I did say, yeah, I wanted BKFC. There it is. Yeah, BKFC.com. There we go.
August 11th.
August 11th.
Couple more weeks.
Austin Hubbard going to the, I hope he wins, man. That'd be great. Austin Hubbard, last fight in Caged Aggression before he went on the show. Obviously went 2-0 now in the finals. I'm not sure who he's going to fight, but I think we got 3 or 4 more episodes, and then they'll set that up as a fight night finale. Or, you know, sometimes they put those fights on pay-per-views now, too, which is weird. But, you know, I think they'll try to do this. By the way, did you see that Connor is not in the testing pool?
What's that?
Connor's not in the testing pool, and he's not in the USADA testing pool again.
Did you also see that it was reported that, recently, like, since USADA's taken over, whatever, like, there's less than 1% or something like that of the athletes have tested positive?
Come on. So
WWE
ridiculous.
stuff, bro. WWE.
I mean, we know that. We know, John. We know. Oh, Fitch, it's been a long week of streaming for me.
Like, you ever watch there's a documentary about the American Gladiators. You watch that one?
Yeah, I actually did watch that, the 30 for 30.
So I think they remember like that. They're like, oh, people are complaining and talking about them using steroids, so we should test them. And they did, but that was just like...
And they were making, what, like 28 grand a year?
Like, yeah, everybody here has been tested. They didn't talk about what the results were. They threw the results out. They just wanted to say that they tested people.
That was a fun doc. I love the 30 for 30s, man. You know what? I watched one on the Black Widow, Jeanette, the pool player. That one was worth watching. They always do a good job. You know, that and the one on the American Gladiators and how it really started and how they broke it up into 2 parts like a mystery. Fun stuff all the way around. I enjoyed that one. ESPN, Disney, you don't always do evil stuff. Why is it? Why is it that I got to sit here and talk about all the evil shit you do? Like, that was the ESPN stuff in large is pretty good. It's pretty. I love Once Upon a Time in Queens.
They sneak in some commercials, some head shakers, but
they do. Don't get me going. But on the UFC pay-per-views, yeah, they do. Like, and during like the fight nights and all that, some of those commercials are unbearable, bro. Like the worst. I can't watch them. They're horrible. Fitch, what do you got going on? Tell the folks.
Man, go to jumpitch.net, sign up for the newsletter, go to my Gumroad, check out my programs, and I'm going on the road, and we'll be in Vegas on Saturday. I'm teaching a seminar at One Kicks Gym from noon till 2 p.m. And then I'll be in Lafayette, Indiana, August 4th, teaching, and then I'll be in Fort Wayne at Sudden Impact on the 5th and the 6th. And then I'll be available for some small groups the next few days too. So I'll be teaching a lot in the next couple weeks.
Gotcha.
And a lot of lake time. Oh, yeah.
There you go. It's nice. It's been hot out. I'll tell you that right now. Been
very hot.
Very, very hot. Guys, you know the deal. Thumbs up, subscribe, share. I got the morning show Monday through Thursday, Red Voice Media, 9 to 11. And then I got the weekday show Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And remember, we've already had 2 people walk off the show. what can I tell you? I'm hoping more people walk off the show. They can't handle the heat. They get out the kitchen. That's how we do it. That's over at ampnews.us. You guys notice how to support me. All the links are down below. I hope that you enjoyed a little mixed martial mindset. And smash the orbs, everybody. Smash the orbs.